Hey. Well, yeah, that music's nice. Is that loud? It looks quite loud. What if I did that? That a wee bit better? A wee bit. Just looked very loud in the levels there. We'll see anyway, you can tell me. You know the usual. We'll just chill for a wee minute. Let's chat for a wee minute. What's happening? Give everybody else, you know, a time to cancel their New Year's plans and come to a fucking stream. Here we go. Athena Allen, Big Chris Faux Chuckle, Woodaba, The Tate Smith. How yous? What's Hanselin? That was because I was reading the word cancelling as I was trying to say happening. What's Hanselin? Am I ready to party? Absolutely not. I don't party. I don't do shit. Aye, that's probably fine. I don't know. How do I make this go away? Aye. What he's been up to? What's happening? You have a second family in your house and your sisters are inviting friends round and you're working tomorrow. Here, fuck everything about that. Fuck every piece of that. Absolutely not. No. Alright, Beach. Boyfriend cancelling plans, so this is your New Year's plans. This is fine. Look, this is... I mean, don't think that this means we're streaming this into the fucking New Year. It's 6 o'clock. I mean, I'm a beast, but I'm not that kind of beast, you know. Let's go. Let's play this fucking game. Alright, straight away. Okay, shit. Select archetype. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. That's 5 intelligence, 1 psychology, 2 fees. What's fees? An informed mot. Is that motivation? Motor skills? Plus encyclopedia. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Plus inland empire? What? Is that like a mind palace? Physical. Oh, here we go. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Man, physical sounds very appealing. Physical sounds very appealing. Or create your own, right? So it probably... If I create my own... Does it give me a name for it? Oh, and that's plus hand-eye coordination. Let's see. Let's see what it lets us do. Oh, Jesus, right. How many points? Wait, what way am I? What am I? Oh, sorry. Right, I see. Right, so it's got it set to that now. Let's see. So it's got me at good physique, terrible intelligence, terrible physique. Did I just say physique for that? Psyche. Sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Okay, right, let's... Oh wait, motorics, your senses, how agile... Alright, aye, right, tell you what. Let's take that down to a 3, okay? Make him a wee bit smarter, weak intellect, that's fine. Average physique and good psyche. I think that's me, I think I've just made me. No, that's not an guy. Fucking, just looking down at my body, that is not an average physique, you prick. I'll stay there the now, right? I'll leave that and see what it's like. So let's see, average motorics? Average physique, good psyche, weak intellect. Oh fucking hell, my brain. Weak psyche. Oh, right, so... Logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, visual calculus, volition, inland empire, empathy, authority, esprit de corps. What the fuck is esprit de corps? Connected to Station 41, understand pop culture. Aye, what's inland empire? Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Holy fuck, man. Right, this is deep. Right, there's some deep shit at work here. Suggestion, endurance, pain threshold, physical instrument, electrochemistry, shivers, half-light? Half-light? Let the body take control, threaten people. Oh, fucking hell. Hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, interfacing, composure. Okay, right. Right, so how does it work with regards to... Wait, so is that these are already used so I can remove from them? Oh, right, so it goes, right, whatever's here goes across all of those, I see. Okay, right. Logic is, you know, raw intelligence. Call up in your knowledge. Practice art of persuasion. Play the actor, lie. Understand creativity, see art in the world. Do you know what? I might just leave them where they are. I might just leave those where they are because... Let's see. So it's cool for dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators. Inland Empire is the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. What's really going? What's really going? What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing, conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. And then how will you shape the cosmos? Right, obviously, if this wasn't on the stream, I would go through and read the info on every one of these. But I don't want to do that to yous. It's, aye, that's a bit much. Right, let's see. I might... Hold on. Intimidate. Pop culture. I'm thinking I might take one off of this and put it up there. Like, bang bang. Just for a bit more balance. I might go with that. Just some more balance, you know. Since the rest of my actual body's fucked. Fuck it, we're going with that. Oh, okay, here we go. Set signature. Wait. Oh god, what am I doing? No, this isn't what I did. What the fuck's happening? This isn't... Wait, what? This isn't what I had set on this page, was it? What the fuck did I have here? Was it that? It was that, wasn't it? Oh fuck, right, so it changed it on this page. I see. I get yous. Right, well... I thought this would be a different... its own thing, right? So what's this about the fucking signature? Signature skills? Oh no, wait. How the fuck do I take that away? How do I fucking... I don't want that. I don't want that. What? How the fuck do I... What the fuck is going on? I can't eat. It's not... I can't eat. It's no letting me do. I'm double clicking perception. I'm clicking that. I can't fucking... Oh, sorry. I'm picking one signature. Sorry. Sorry, I'm miles away. Right, right. So, aye. Thank you. Thank you. Physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Well, that's not me. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Here, that sounds good. Right, my signature skill's definitely going to be here somewhere. Raise a hair in your neck. Tune into the city. Go to the party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Half-Life is your fight-or-flight response. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. It injects palpable fear into your heart. Fear that urges you to act before it's too late to act ever again. Fear that makes you frighten the others. It is the aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. At high levels, Half-Life makes you ultra-attuned to the world. It's perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. You'll be ready always to pounce and physically interrogate passers-by. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking and your methods limp-wristed. Those who respect violence will not respect you. Right, fucking I might go with pain threshold. Because it says here it's cool for unstoppable fighters, guys who won't die, masochists. And you know, that's just me all over, isn't it? Wait. Wait, I fucked it. I fucked it. I fucked it. I thought that was me confirming to set that as my new my thing from perception. The Furies are at home in the mirror. That is their address. Even the clearest water if deep enough can drown. Well, I fucked it. I guess I'm very perceptive. Well, a wee bit perceptive. Begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
That's a great voice. That's the voice I always imagined that Wild would have. You know Wild from Berserk. That's the voice I always imagined for Wild.
Ever.
Oh.
Never, ever.
Simply keep on nodding. You know what? Aye.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonzi, let's go.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
Let's visit the ancient Zero Home.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
I do, let me
You
off.
wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there.
Oh?
Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not scent yourself marinating? Poured so much over yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
I'm sorry, Limbic System. Here we go. Right. Oh, sorry. Already this is throwing a lot of shit at me. So, Inland Empire East. So was that a dice roll then that happened? Is that how this game works? Fear and apprehension, you should ask what's out there first. Wait, I did this to myself?
Yes, your one disco mother.
That is me, to be fair. Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there, in evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big's the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
Alright, it means my skill was high enough for that personality to chip in, I see. And this juking it out, I keep hearing about, what's that?
Vying for resources is a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Medium success, you can take it, you're a champion. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Please no, I changed my mind, take me back to the formless disembodied nothing. No, I am not scared, I am a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Yes, mate. Look at this fucking artwork, man. Look at it. Like, the first time I saw this, the artwork just blew my fucking mind. Such a nice style. Oh shit, look at the portrait. Is that how I see myself? Right. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Oh, trousers. Hold tab to highlight. Ah, right, so it highlights interactables around me. Okay. Right, game, I get that. Flare-cut trousers. -1 to savoir-faire, but +1 to electrochemistry. Right, some... Ah, fucking hell, man. Okay. Right, let's see. Wait, what was that? Is that a shirt? Oh no, that. Oh, it's the. Cause that's fucking big. Why is it so big there? You're a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare cut pants. Fish them out. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key in the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. Alright, hold on though. There's stuff in here. Can I get a wash? Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Alright, so we've got stuff. No, that's the door. Let's look at the mirror. Is that a mirror? Is that a towel hanging? A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realise you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapour. Wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you'll see there, and you will never unbecome it. I don't care. Wipe the mirror. Oh, what a fucking charmer, man. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? This is the face of a late stage alcoholic. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis in your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I'm not making it, the face is making it itself. Please stop, it's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Okay. Oh my god, you can't stop. It's like not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin in your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? It's an expression of pain. Experience, you're correct. Oh wait, what the fuck is this? Right, so are these like dice rolls? Aye. Fucking hell, right, so dig deeper into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Let's try to dig deep. Failed. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now. Electrochemistry? Failed. It's too late. Like an image in film, the expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. Wow, man. Okay, what's that? A shirt. +1 to conceptualization, -1 to suggestion. I might forgo the shirt and just go jacket. I might. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Oh, what is that hanging for the... Is that a tie? Can I go tie, jacket, no shirt? This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan and the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. Grab the oh! Yes, mate. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. Okay, let's see what you look like, man. Ugh, fucking heartbreaker. Sorry, what's happening in the chat? How's everybody doing? Rachel, alright? What's happening? What's this? It's 2d6 plus your skill plus story-based modifiers to hit the listed target. 12 always passes, 2 always fails. White checks you can retry if you increase the skill or get a new story-based modifier for the check. Red checks you can only try once. It's great, innit? Because my brain understood none of that. None of that. I have no history with these types of games. I have no history with this setup. Can I take... I take it I can remove clothing. I should probably be looking at my menus as well. What's this? Health, morale. Aye, right, so I'm assuming I can... Can I just go like that? Right. Right, so I'll put some clothes on the new. And... Aye, right, cool. Cool, cool. Right, I'll take these. And we'll get the jacket. Oh, we can zoom in a bit. Disco ass blazer. Let's see you. Oh man, look at that. Do you own shoes, my man? Oh, there's a smashed window. The window stands broken. In its frame, cold wind blows. Assess the damage? What do you mean assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? Look out. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. That's great. That's great. Shoes. Shoes. Wait. Oh wait, so that's the door to go to the key for. What's that door then? Is that to the kitchen or something? Oh no. Did I go to that? Wait, is that the one I got the key for? Oh my god, I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing. I thought I picked up a fucking key. Okay then. Right. Well. Is this one of these games where I can rotate the camera? I'm assuming it isn't because of the art style. You know, like an isometric rotation thing. I thought that might be the case. Okay, so no shoes. Oh! There's one. There's one shoe. I don't see another one anywhere. I'm holding tab as well to highlight shit. But it's outside. Oh. Right, so I've got one shoe, that's great. That's fantastic. I don't see another shoe. There's a woman standing there. Nothing else highlighted in there. Right, let's see. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Well, how the fuck? How do I pronounce that? Classia? Miss Orange disco dancer. The young woman raised a cigarette to her lips. What perception? Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. Turn your bloated face away from her beauty, and just keep on walking. You know what? Aye. Poor lassie doesn't fucking need this. It's the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Was there anything over the other side actually? I should check that. Can I run? Aye, double tap. Double tap, double click. See, that's me thinking I'm a polis with a double tap pattern. Something on the table. What is it? Oh, 40 money. Just 40 real. Real? Okay. Most people set for bed after 9 or not long after. At night the streets are emptier. By 2 AM everyone's asleep. Probably should have been doing those stairs, shouldn't I? Oh good, it is just out onto a balcony. I was hoping that's what it would be. Oh, nice music. Right, what did they... Oi, I'm pressing buttons. No tasks. No map. Wait, why is it showing these? These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. Right, so those can be done again. I take it at a later time. Okay. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Aha! A gust of briny wind washes over you. Get that shoe on. Green snakeskin shoes. That's better. That's better. Oh, wait, what's he saying? Find your other shoe. Gained experience. Composure. There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. How do they fit? Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Smell of the sea makes me dizzy. Aye, a book reading passes time quickly. Right, downstairs is it? Sleep after 9, sleeping heals all your health and morale. That's nice music. This is where the lyrics would be. Big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. Utterly, and it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. What should I sing when it comes to it? You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Of course, they'll really get a gauge of my soul with that one. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one! New task, sing karaoke. You need another copy of the tape first though. The one upstairs is destroyed. Okay. So... Aye. So that was filled Monday, 20 past 8. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on the boombox to memorise the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. Okay. What are you saying, my man? Garta, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you. Look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says the Great Skua. It's their curious Skua. Something about it makes you feel bitter. I take it the bird was me. Was that me in a drunken stupor ripping it off the thing? That's the Great Skua, right? Look, your
buddy is over there.
Didn't know he was going to talk. Oh, right. He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I talk to him ever I please. Pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Oh good. Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this? So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First, you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have we been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
That's plenty, mate. That's plenty for you. What have we got here? This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. No Safed. Aye, fuck it. Oh wait. Oh, that's through the back, right, aye. Take it I can't get through there, aye. Door is bolted aside. His kitchen reserved for personnel until 1. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. Sign reads Mess Hall reserved for union members, doors open 4 o'clock. This Royal Pinball machine is unplugged. Who's this?
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. I've seen him in the promo art. Let me just see if there's shit over here. There is. There is. This fella. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mudcake boots and rolled down overalls. The back of the shirt reads Wild Pines encircled by a logo with a tree. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Wake him up. Actually, no, because he's obviously got a headache. Let him sleep it off, actually, you know what? I'm sound. What does that say? Summer door closed for the winter. Ah, that makes sense. Right, you. Kim Kutsuragi. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. Oh, if an assault were launched in this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this. But why? Here, hold on everybody. Can you hear that? That is the Doug. The Doug has just broke into my room to get a tuna plate. Hear that? That's him licking a fork around the plate. Can you hear that? Benji, are you here for a tuna plate? Hold on. Benji, you know I'm streaming, wee man. You can't be coming in for tuna plates. Are you done? Is that you? Aye, right. Off you go. 2 seconds, I need to go and fucking bolt the door behind him now. The wee man was in getting his tuna plate on. I should have known better. What was happening? I gave him the tuna. He got the tuna plate. It's fine. He got it. It's fine. The traditional Hogmanay tuna plate. That's right. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket. Oh, sorry, my brain went weird there. As well as on his back are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
I must be. You realise he's waiting for your name. Oh, this is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative, conceptualise. Invent a name for yourself. Fucked it. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. It's so cool. Fuck it. Horrific necktie. You instinctively run your hand over your multi-patterned orange tie. The sensation of wrinkled silk somehow makes the name sound even cooler. Even classier. You should take this opportunity to start your life anew as a classier person as Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well.
He doesn't even process what you just said, just moves on. Man.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yep, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It
Maybe?
also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What
At the
interviews?
57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
Dead body. Dead body. No.
So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
But I can't remember anything. He looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you're still drunk now, but I've seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby, but as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern. Let's get going then. So interview cafeteria manager, inspect victim's body. After you, officer. Oh, if you're about to embark on an investigation, should you have a badge? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? You mean you don't have a badge? It wasn't on me when I woke up. Report your badge missing. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle is a shortwave, you can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. Tutorial agent. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. He seems sound. Right, maybe I'll try and steal this guy's stuff now, because I do have a headache. Oh, auto-saved. That was nice. Perhaps he's on his way to where you came from, into the primordial darkness. Wait. Oh shit, Kim's with me. Will he go mental if I just nick these? Lieutenant, who is this? No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, a logistics company who owns and operates the harbour. But why is he sleeping during the day? Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbour. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping. Let's see, let's try this. The man does not mind, you probably need them more than he does. Well, you've just picked up medicine. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen. Above your character portrait, click on the plus icon to heal your morale if you have morale damage. Right, okay. Leave him. Kim knows when to look away. Right, let's go and talk to this fella. Actually, wait. Can I ask Kim some more shit?
Yes?
Tell me about the case. What do you want to know? Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. I know literally nothing about it, only what you told me before. Do you want me to brief you? Brief, yes, that sounds good. 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags Hotel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labour dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of the dispute. Does it say who the victim was? Security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. Who was the caller? To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk couldn't identify neither the caller's age nor sex. Why hide themselves? There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Hold on, and the RCM is... That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city. Aye, I get it. Secret task? I did a secret task. Just to be clear, we're police officers, it's a job to find the killer, that's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer. If we're from different precincts, why are we in the same case? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a, he considers the phrasing, a pissing competition. His disdain is clear, this man would not use such an expression otherwise. What do you mean? You don't know? His eyes narrow. I assumed you were in on it. I don't remember being in on anything. That's good. You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. Cop-off? New task, the pissing competition. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. You should tell me now, this seems relevant. Later, his voice is unflinching. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? That'll do me the now, I think. Good, he nods. Aye. Right, let's talk to this. Wait, actually, let me check these. Pissing competition. Apparently there was a pissing match between Precinct 41 and Precinct 57. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the body. You need to report your badge missing at the 41st as soon as possible. The lieutenant said you can use the radio in his motor car to call your station, but he did want me to inspect the body first. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Interview the cafeteria. Right, we'll do the cafeteria guy first. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to me, realising he still doesn't know my name. The Harbinger of Ruin. I'm quite, you know what, stick with it. Stick with this grandiose shit. As I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Ooh.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Sorry, I was taking a drink.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
Yes?
I have everything. You?
Yes,
Questions?
Yes. He means, do you have questions for me? Like a police officer would.
Cafeteria manager is clearly agitated again. Where exactly is the body? Behind this building is a courtyard. He points up to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree there. And how do we get there then? That's easy. See that door there? He points to the west. First you exit through that. Then to your right you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Generian cavalry. Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. I don't know what the fuck that is. Wait, Franco-Nigerian cavalry. Fuck me. Why was I not reading that as those words? That's weird. Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice. Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Did you kill him? What, are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. Why did Sylvie go away? She went away because none of your business. Fine, fine. Extra fine. Are you the bartender? No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. He's very animated all of a sudden. This is clearly a touchy subject for him. What's the difference? I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it. Aye, fuck you, mate. Let's go. Not so fast. He points at me. You owe me 130 real. I don't have that. No one is saying the multi-part necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination, but... Horrific necktie. Let's bail. Time to push the eject button. Sounds like a responsibility you don't like those. Fuck it. As you blow this joint, behind you a whiny voice shouts. Real mature man, real mature. It's fucking... It's the other side of the room. Oh, great. Okay. Did we get something new? No. No, what am I doing? Tasks. Aye, someone reported the hanging to the LCM. Maybe you find out who it was. It may shed new light on the events. You have an idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. So call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave, so we'll do that when we're in the car. But let's go investigate the body. Yes, that was classic Ambrosia's, wasn't it? Through here, is it? Wait, I thought he'd tell us to go, or does he mean this door? When he said west, I just thought he meant that one through the kitchen bit, but... Double click to run, press space to stop. Ooh. Man, that was great though, just running to the other side of the fucking room. Like a child, like a child would do when they don't know what to say or do in a situation. Right, there's obviously the big fucking hole. Let's see what's going on over here. Man, look at that art style. It's fucking... Wait, nothing came up. Ah, street sign reads, fuck the police. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. What are you saying, mate?
The RCM in Martinez?
The young... Oh. You sound surprised?
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this fuck? I don't care about that. We need directions. What just happened to the lighting? Is that because it hit 9 o'clock? Is that what the sudden lighting change was for there? Where am I? What do you mean? I'm disorientated. I don't know where I am. In Martinez, sir, in the city of Rivachol? She looks around, thinking what else to say. This intersection is called Roundabout North. He knows where we are. He just wants directions. The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you're displaying. You know what? I'll just leave her then. That's fine. Of course, I won't hold you back. She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove. Her gloves, you get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all. One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves? Sure, keep them. I have another pair. She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. You're really nice. Thank you. Yellow gardening gloves. Thick latex gardening gloves in classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire. Take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. +1 to interface and bye-bye bugs. There. Get them on. Oh, look at the fucking size of them. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's go, Kim, my boy. Oh, wait, actually. What's this? Rue de Saint-Gilles. Oh, Gilles? Topical. Maybe that's where she's hiding. What's this? Electronic doorbell. An old code box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Centre. Yeah, fucking leave that for now, man. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, he's a shifty looking fucker. Wait. Oh, aye. Oh, man. Is he flinging stones at it? Yep. That's minging, mate. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Here, cunt.
Kuno's got this!
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. Right, Kuno.
Oh yeah, never could be Kuno.
What? Hey kid, a word police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick!
Jesus. The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Fuck that, Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthhole.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
The shit himself!
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck?
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener!
What's happening? Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
See what you mean, but we've got little choice here.
Just take it easy.
He says with what seems like excessive caution. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I've got to ask, who is Kuno? Kuno's Kuno Pig. The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. So you refer to yourself in the third person. The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person. He looks slightly confused but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence. Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's going to put his hands on you. The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm. The sounds get louder and louder. No, the sounds get louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard. Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Rape! Help! The boy joins in. He's got the Kuno. Help! Fucking... Just answer the questions. Help! He's digging his dick out. Escalate Kuno. His dick is out. You're afraid. Pigs are hurting Kuno. Somebody please. It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez. Shut him down. You know what? Do you know what? You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it. I wish my arm and my fucking knee. Say nothing. Try to hold it. I'll try and hold it together. Pig's trying not to cry. Kuno can't believe this shit. It's like he's now realised he has superpowers. Can no one stop the Kuno? Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can do anything now. He's writhing with joy, like the power you gave him is too much to take. The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. It's safe to say he has succeeded. Fucked your shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up. The one behind the fence hisses like a lit fuse ready to go off from delight. I deserve this. Yeah, you deserve this. Try to show your dick to Kuno. Kuno was scared. So it's either I laugh it up, let's just get back to it, or do you have any idea the kind of shit you just got yourself into? Fuck it, let's go with it. Kuno's just gonna beat the shit out of you again. He's clearly still in awe of himself right now. Told you not to tempt such forces. The annoyance in his voice is directed at you, not the gremlins. Now how about we go and do something worth the public's time? Fucking Kuno, man. Kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Ladders for kids that wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Tusk tusk. Right, look at this. Oh yeah, nappy. What is it? Nabakimup. I can't fucking read that, man. Oh. Anything in here? This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there? Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. Yes, I feel that there's something in there. What do you mean feel? It's extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance. It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in. Aye, that sounds better. He leans in to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open? Try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage. Or... No. Pry bar. We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information. We'll see though. We will see. Letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below. A light above descending. Right. What's this prick saying?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Jesus.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Fucking hell, man. Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She's almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains. Arsehole. Right, let's go and look at this stuff. There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. I'm not getting an exact count. What kind of boots? Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear? Lieutenant, workers' boot tracks. Point to them. Noted. The lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Let's try it. I mean, I'll fuck it, but still. Holy shit, I succeeded. Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots are shuffled back and forth in the mud. Go over them one by one. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. Hobnail work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. Wait, which is it? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. Count more. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but no 41. Male or female? Possible to tell, could also have been an adolescent, the gait is undeveloped. Pretty good at this, isn't it? You're not bad. It's as if the whole world of darkness, everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange beautiful way. Count the rest. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46, but the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. And yet another standard work boot, number 44, there's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however the right sole is smoother, more worn. How many of the lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements? 8. I was pretty off then, I counted 20. Same guys are going back and forth. I never got the hang of hyperopia. He points to his glasses. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? The fucking light step one. A woman or a kid? I don't think there's any way to be sure. Anything else? Heavy one? 200? He thinks for a moment. Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be dead man. Oh! He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely. One of them was carrying him over. Possibly, yes. The lieutenant marked something down in his notebook. One soul is smoother than the other. Let's name it the odd soul. Any ideas, man? Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbour. He thinks for a second. Or maybe a drummer. He regrets it the moment he says it. A drummer? That's stupid. It's one of the people we're looking for as a drummer. Don't say anything, just nod. I don't know why I said that. We're not looking for a drummer, we're looking for a group of dock workers. He raises his index finger. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. Nod thoughtfully. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Yes, prudent. The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks in the mud. How old do you think the tracks are? A week maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller who reported the hanging. It is not impossible. How do you know? I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Rivershaw. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of the hanging, was the last warm day. Correct again, sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago. What do you think happened here? What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing this direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching. Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Right. What else is around here? This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Why can I not walk down there? Is that looks like I could just fucking... Guy, it's the second floor. You're looking at a fucking second floor building. Let's check that. Oh. Kim, are you stopping me looking at this? We got money and magnesium. Hell yes. We love it. I can't climb that, obviously. Oh, there's a wee birdhouse. Let's look at the fella. Hanged man. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. Let go of your nose without throwing up. Fucked it. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth. More instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odour. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. Fucking let it out, man. Is that a morale hit? No? Oh. You feel a great force ringing you from the stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab. God. It's okay, happens to everyone. The lieutenant hands you his white handkerchief. Keep it. Thanks. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. Okay, where do we get ammonia from? There's a fruit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, he points to the greenhouse. There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow in the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell. Tutorial agent. Having the ammonia is a modifier to the endurance check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them. Right, okay. So wait, what did I pick up again? Was there no fucking where's the what happened to the stuff that I picked up? You know I thought I picked up shit like what was it? I picked up some items, did I know? I thought I did. Right, hold on. Can I go through that bit then? I know, don't have a pry bar, obviously. Inconspicuous pile of roofing material. Eternity. Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material? Because it's nice and orderly, well laid palette, easy in the eyes. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling. What feeling? Hard to say, it's gone now. Feelings pass, you see, especially the small ones. What is this? It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. You use it from above. Oh, fucking that stuff, right. I might as well use one of them. Get my health back up. I forgot about that. Right. I guess I'll go and get some shit then. Where did he say to the east? What's this though? There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Ah, I wish I had a bag. Right, we'll go and check down here. Oh, that'll be fucking Kim's. That's a nice car, Kim. What a weird fucking thing that is. Oh wait, is that the woman with the wheelbarrow? Is that who Kim was talking about?
Hello again, officer.
Aye, my partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some? Sure, I'm done with it. She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you. Good, she's really nice. She's sound. So, does that mean... Aye, cool. So, does that mean the ammonia is now in the menu to use when I go to thing me the body, or...? I would assume. Let's see. Item lost. Ampule of ammonia. Okay. Wait. Fucking hell, man. I still fucked it. I still fucked it. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears. The ammonia didn't help at all. Nor does the wind right now. You feel the lieutenant pat you on the back, rhythmically. The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You're facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? I've seen captains put their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. He pats you in the back again. Then drive to station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. You seem to be fine. I think I lost my sense of smell. There's a pause. Not being hungover helps too. I know, so can I just no do it? Do I need to get Kim to do it? No, this is a 2-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. He withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye. Okay, okay. Volumetric shit compressor. What? Thought gained. What the fuck? What? Your shit is a part and it is rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. What the fuck? So, right, thought cabinet. Jesus, that's a lot of things. Okay. So internalise? Do I internalise it then? This is... Fuck me, this is wild, man. Right, let's see. Oh, right, sorry, I didn't see these. Okay, so these are... So I can have certain things internalised at once. Right. These are your Fallout perks, right, okay. That's... Man, this game is good. This is very fucking good. Wait, why does that say THC? Oh well. We should go talk to locals, find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. You've received a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet. Well, I've done that. Give it half an hour, get yourself together, then come back and have another go. Right, so it is literally... Fuck, right, so after 30 in-game minutes, this will be something that's... Ah, there it is at 3%. Man, this is... There's so much more to this than I thought there was going to be. Wow, fucker shit himself. Ah, right, I don't think there's anything I can do here now. Got fucked real bad. Right, we'll go and talk to some of these. Oh wait, I didn't look at the hole in the fence. You see a set of tire tracks and the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Reconstruct the movement. No, these tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away. What kind of vehicle drove through here? Hard to say, your vision is blurred and you are having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover. Why am I looking at this? Cop habit, you look at everything. This isn't case related, you think. Okay. Right, boys and girls, you need to give me 2 minutes? Whatever, a wee minute, I just need to go and get another pint of water. I'll be back shortly. Hello! Right, let's get situated nice and comfy. Headphones on. Aye. Right, what were we doing? We were going to go and talk to people. Shit, I shouldn't have left the game paused. I paused the game. Because that would have passed time. In-game time. Ah well. Right, there was a woman standing down here, I think. That's a fella. The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. Keep listening.
Hey there.
Alright. I am the law.
Yes, you are, my man.
He nods emphatically. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
Motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Okay, so how long you been here?
Feels near forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me about this strike. It's like whatever's going on over at the docks, workers get blockades set up, making demands no way in or out. What's the union demanding? Some pretty wild stuff I hear, like a giant new power crane and half the company. I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard us talk the company rep in town. There's the company rep in town too, like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up, precise demands and so on. Ah yes, from the Wild Pines, it takes a note. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure. What do you think the company wants? They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. It makes a ka-ching sound. Anything else I should know? Anything else? He thinks, aye, this isn't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. All of who? Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. A few still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high or laid. He smiles awkwardly. Not that I blame them, really. Not you? No, my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing. He glances down the road toward the horizon. A glint of something in his eyes. What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient the better. When one's ended, you can get on to the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior. What do I see in his eyes? In his eyes, a half-familiar longing, flecks of brown and gold. Familiar how? Hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. What's in the southwest? Excuse me? He emerges from the reverie. A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve. Really, you can tell me? Man, he sighs. I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no help in an absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora, and here I'm stuck in this shit so far from home. Diora? Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Lake Kalu, pretty much on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. Got a little place there. I can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows. What's it like to miss someone? What's it like? Good and bad, an ache that brings you joy. He smiles warmly. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. There's a pause and a sigh, and he turns his eyes to you. What about you, cop man? You missing someone? Is that what it is, this feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, in the past. I'm fine, man. I don't miss anyone. I feel for you, my friend. It's good to miss someone. I like it, knowing there's something more than what I have with me here. But thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't an easy ask. He smiles. Hope you find your way through your own troubles. Know anything about the dead man? Ain't one of us drivers, I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here, keeping busy. It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff. Alright, never mind then. What you hauling anyway? Oh, high grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that. Time to arrest him. Okay, and what you actually hauling? Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. He grins. I've got another haul of Fallon cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident, though they've been making headway in the Lamaran market lately. Could I get one of those Fallon tracksuits you're hauling? We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. Aye, fair enough. Another question. Goodbye. Don't be a stranger. He gives a salute the 2 fingers. Cool. Cool boy. Anything about here? Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Wait, where do you fucking walk to get to that one then? Like if I wanted to go there. Right, aye. A bold slogan, Human Ox, covers the truck. Horseback Monument. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointed toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and pointed in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who is this? A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philippe III, the squanderer, the greatest of the Philippine kings of Revachol, son of Philippe II, the opulent, father of Philippe IV, the insane. Not a good track record of mental health in that family. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. What indentations? What do I see? Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting. Lieutenant, has someone shot the king? Okay, he cleans his glasses before looking up. I can't see it, but I'll take your word for it. What do you think? Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution, but the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke. Target practice or political statement? Target practice. Why not, he shrugs. What this shows us is, guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them. Sometimes at King's. Takes a note in his notebook. King stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings. What did this king do? What did he do? You have no idea about what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago? Aye, fuck me. White tank top. Money, money, money. Pale driver. The small wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your grandma. Snap your fingers in front of her face. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her. Snap your fingers.
Wait.
Lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
You know what? Aye, no bother, Kim. I trust you. I trust this man I've just met. Foreign car, kept in good condition. Oh, some shit going on up here, but what is that on the floor? Money. Can I talk to him? Lorry's probably stored fuel here. Now, they store booze. So I can talk to that guy, but none of them. Well, I don't know, I'll go in there first. Unless some shit happens here. That's protesting. Jump Jams, a popular music mag. Wait, is that noise because I ran a wee bit? That thumping noise? Was that music? Glossy Magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list.
Welcome to Revachol.
Racist lorry driver. The remark isn't addressed at you, it's addressed at Kim. Oh, I see. I see. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My
Files
grandfather
back.
came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Limbo? What's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
It's a racist lorry driver thing, mate.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence, the air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup, now's your moment to shine. Fucking A, Kim, I've got your back. Well, I think we'll learn something here. I think 2. No, wait, smile at the lorry man. No. But does it mean that my smile at him's a kind of like, yeah, stupid fuck? You know what? Fuck it.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Oh. Lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness. Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smouldering between his fingers. He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites. What happened? Oh, that's it. Right. So... Wait, that says breakthrough imminent. So what happens now? That's like charged in some way. Man, I'm still getting used to this shit. You could ask him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching. Maybe he was present. Let me see the soles of your boots. Been admiring the stompers, eh? He grins. Sure thing, check him out. He lifts his left foot, then the right. Look at the sole. The bottom of the man's boot, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern. What's up with your soles? It's Revachol. Where did you get boots like that? Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny. He rubs the back of his balding head. But why? For when the invasion comes, he glances at the lieutenant. The last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Jesus, can we fuck him up? What can I say? What is this invasion anyway? Sounds like more immigrant bashing. Hey man, you know, there are all sorts of invasions. He looks at his boots, then you. I thought we could rely on the cops. We're in this together, whether you realise or not. Fucking... I want to batter you. What you hauling? Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait in your ass situation. What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up? Apples. Fair enough. He's giving you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested. What? What was that argument all about? It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. He spits on the ground. Not the most popular topic nowadays with the coalition in charge and all. You may want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. Oh, so you're a racist. Makes sense. I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. He gestures with his cigarette for emphasis. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who study these things say that you and me are superior by design. He glances at Kim. So naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. What's the problem with that, mate? The problem? The damn Kips are showing what real good... What? Damn Kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the Mosquitoes. Are these like their in-universe racist terms? Is this... he throws a sharp glance at Lieutenant Kitsuragi and the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. Jesus. Can I just do this? Oh, the man seems merely disappointed you don't want to hear more of his lecture. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Don't push your luck, Runt. The man gives you a disgruntled look, then turns his attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. Bitch. Oh! Thought complete volumetric shit compressor. Oh, okay. Right. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the centre of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Okay, well, that's... my brain, man. My brain's having a tough time keeping all this in. I don't have my shit together. Oh, we still want to open the trash container. Right. Oh, here, what's this? Red checks can be tried only once. Failed white checks can be retried by increasing the relevant skill. Oh, this looks nice. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips too. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Tari machine. The Tari machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents. What is this machine? Nicolette looks up out of her magazine. Oh, that's a Tari machine. Yes, but what is it? She knits her brow, confused. It's a machine for Tari. You know, you find Tari outside, like bottles or whatever, put it in the machine, then it gives you money. I see, and how do I pick up Tari for the Tari machine? You need a bag, I guess? We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so... She shrugs awkwardly. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, she points outside. Somewhere. So, I can pick up bottles and get some dosh for recycling. What's that? St. Baptiste Pharmaceutics. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays and blister packs. They all bear the St. Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Oh wow, fucking hell. Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Dramamine, Magnesium and Hypnogamma. Right, so I take it these are for my health and my morale there. take it it's like there's some that do one restoration, there's some that do all restored, that kind of thing. Man, I've got fuck all real. I've got 277. No buying anything the new. Oh shit, I can mouse over them to... Oh, I didn't even think to check that.
Welcome to Fripp. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine. What's the magazine she's reading? Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Fripp?
She shrugs. And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colourful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you. I approve of this very futuristic tap on the girls kissing. Oh, I love that. Forget about all that. What is this fashion police feature? Point at the cover. Not even interested in that magazine. I don't know. Sorry, that is brilliant. I love that. I love that. I forget about that. What's this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? Point to her hat, but her hat take the prize. Who's the most stylish there? Can't be anyone from. I'm going with number 1. Fuck it. Her lazy eyes scan up and down your body, assessing the situation.
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Oh, of course.
Okay, I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts down the magazine. Can you tell me anything about the dead body? I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Did you know the man who died? Not really. Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little? No, I didn't know him at all. What do you think happened? I don't know. No need to worry. The lieutenant's voice is soothing and professional. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know. Let us know, okay? Okay, she scratches her nose. How long's it been there? I don't know, really long. Thank you for your help. She brushes a strand of hair off her face and tries to return to her magazine. Catch ye. I think that's... Oh wait, what's that? Knick-knack stand. You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Frit slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display. I can just try and steal a raincoat. Let's see, what's that? What is what? The girl leans over the counter to see what you're referring to. It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real. She taps on the glass counter. The raincoats patiently await purchase. +1 to endurance. I might get a raincoat later. Like, I can forgive typos. I can forgive typos when you've got a game with so much text. So much fucking text. Right, let's see what's going on over here.
Bastards!
Scab
we have
leader.
a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbour gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. I am the law. No, what's going on here?
Pull up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down?
Why should I? What?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Wait, hold on, but he's a scab leader. Like, you're the problem though then, aren't you? Because you should be part of the strike. Okay then, yes.
Couldn't handle us. A cause gives the workers strength, gives them power.
We have a right to
A
work.
right to work. Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking. Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work. Right to work.
Mate, what kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people, rights of workers to have gainful employment, to make a salary and feed their families.
But isn't there a strike? Right, I've got some questions, mate.
Maybe you should ask them the question. Like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
This guy doesn't seem like he's actually one of the workers. This, I don't know.
So do we, scab.
Call me mañana. What is a strike? When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people, he shifts uncomfortably in his workers' overalls. What do the strikers want? Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we, he raises his fist and starts shouting again, have the right to work. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of attire seem ill-fitting. Ill-fitting? What does that mean? His shirt is far too small and unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls held up by a belt seem to fit a man with much more corpulence. You wearing new clothes? He ignores her question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what. Right. Who are all the strike bearers? Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interest. The man runs a hand through his steadily greying military haircut. We came here to help the harbour run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want to work, they ought to let in those who do want to work. I have a question. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. Why do all these men follow your leadership? You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No, they follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were, he starts bellowing, given a job to do. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from. Where are you from, mate? What's it to you? Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Curiosity going to figure out the strike mess. Routine part of the investigation. Thought you looked real familiar for a second. You know what? Aye, that. No, I don't think we've met before. His eyes narrow with mistrust. I came to help out the people. Already got that. I'm interested in your background. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. A bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know. Sweet, I know bars. Been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar. I don't really drink, but work has taken me to some. Which one was it? You know what? Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? I think I've been there. It was a long time ago. The man is quickly losing interest in talking with you. What is your goal here? We were promised work. He points to the gates. Would be in there working if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. And you're unable to breach the entrance. Main gate's locked. Could take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Try to get in through the secretary's office. He points up the stairs. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. I don't mean the scrawny misc punk either. He points at the dock worker idling in the staircase. I mean head measurer or whatever he is. Wait, head measurer? Huge Simonese guy standing up there in the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel's right behind him. How bad could one guy be? You seem capable. Bad. The man glares at you. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position, and he's trained. I don't know how Union has trained killer up there, but that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Why don't you just talk to them? Like civilised folk, you mean? The man rubs his chin. These native fucks don't understand civilised. It would be better for the neighbourhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway. No, they'll give up eventually, or get drunk, leave the button unguarded, then we charge. The man rubs his jaw, a perfect, lightly bearded square wedge. Sorry, I need a drink. Right, is there no way I can just get this guy to fuck off? Or reveal him? Have funny snorts. Union shits are in full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. You're trying to meet their fat boss. I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there. I know nothing about a murder. His reply is snappy and terse. The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting. Absolutely nothing? Wouldn't put it past these harbour bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. He again shakes his large fist, then turns back to you. It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime. I don't know. We're not picking a side in this just yet, sir. Pity. He turns around and bellows at the gates. Let us work. Right, well I guess there's fuck all I can do there now. I definitely don't want to help the cunt. Who's this boy?
Scab?
That's a man with jolly eyes tilting his head. I'm not a scab, I'm a cop. That doesn't sound much better.
I was just messing with you.
The smell.
No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Okay.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles, then realises.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder. No, wait, actually, what's the strike about anyway? You know, serious business, he smiles. I'm sure the big boss would be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first. He's a chatty guy, wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on better footing with the organisation. Right. So I can talk to the union boss. I've come to Martinez investigating a murder. Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. It's actually very fun and easy. You're right, it's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. Probably not, he nods. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbour, for an honest union man like me. I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring. My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing. Does this mean you can let me through the gate? I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. He takes a swig and points up the stairs with the flask. The passage grants itself. That simple, I just walk in. Aye, walk right past Measurehead and go in. Past Measurehead? Yeah. The 2.5 metre tall Simonese supremacist there. He points to the bridge above the gates. Walk right past him. Right. And then press the button to unlock the door. Haha. Then go past him again. Okay. And you enter the harbour through the office. Esta. For some reason it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation. Or you could convert to a Simonese supremacist worldview. Or, he strokes his moustache. Maybe it actually is completely impossible. Has anyone ever tried besting him in a physical confrontation? Not yet, no. He fixes his eyes on you, evaluating your prowess. He's incredibly strong. Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview? Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to, not enough intuition. Oh, okay. Nice talk. Nice talk, mate. Let's go the other end. Oh no, wait, sorry, now that I've got that, I can actually look at the body now. Is that right? Because I've got the... Oh no, wait, what does that say? Pigs Go Home. The street name is illegible. I am thinking that now that the volumetric shit compressor is active, I can maybe have an actual look at the body. Right, let's try this. High chance. Yes, as you breathe in the odour comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. Do they always do that? They do after 7 days, yes. We're deep in decomposition here. Step closer. The man before you is naked but for a pair of underpants and enamelled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. Inspect the boots. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots, they're armour, possibly part of a larger set. These aren't just boots, are they? This is the armour he was stripped of. Indeed. With his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. What kind of armour is this exactly? Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide most likely. This is where the make would be. Where? Under the heel. Fairweather. Turns the boot slightly. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by locals? He nods. Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for the pieces. The armour could yield information. He nods towards Kuno. Maybe he'll know something. Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no... No, that's not that, mate. Right. The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic. The material looks out of place here. It's expensive. The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation in ceramic with his index finger. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabulary's deemed it too costly. In that time we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. How much are we talking about? For a full set, about 4 years of wages. Ka-ching, baby, nod to the boots. By ka-ching do you mean, he tilts his head, let's not log them as evidence, let's steal them. No, that's not what I meant. Of course, he nods. The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter. How could this man afford such expensive hardware? That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbour company, but that's just hearsay. Initial report? Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same. He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful. These look pretty advanced for a security guard. I agree the equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford. Knock on the boot. A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Sounds fragile. It's anything but. This material is kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. He points to the boots. See? Faint organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them together. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly. Pull the boot off. This feels dangerous, are you sure? Grab the boot under your arm. The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creak sound comes from above. Stop, the lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm. Pig's gonna pull his head off. Brutal. Oh, right, of course. I never thought of that. I never actually thought that it would rip the guy's head off. Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why? You're about to pull his head off. Do it, homo. I'm not homo. I'm going to pull his head off, right? Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do, so please don't. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on that boot? These boots will go super well with my bell-bottom pants. This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weaknesses. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. You said they're expensive. I thought I could pawn them, earn some lucre. I'm sorry, I didn't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try. I'm considering... Man, I don't know if I should... If I rip the guy's head off, it's going to compromise the coroner's report. So that's... Wait, what's new here, actually? Ah, where's the rest of the armour? So I have to ask Kuno. And then do the preliminary inspection. Fucking... right. Right, hold on. Hold on. Right. I think because I'm gonna try and... My guy's he's a fuck up. My guy's a fucking mess. These boots will go well with my bell-bottom pants. You do understand the boots are steeped in cadaverine odour, don't you? So are my pants. You have a point there, detective, you have a point. But the lieutenant taps on the boot. There's no way of getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They're fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet? You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down, and second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. Sounds like a plan, except steal a dead man's boots, but that would be dishonourable. Refuse for honour. You know what? A plan. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky. Okay. What's going to happen to the boots then? Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing, but we must pick our fights. It looks towards the boots. Should we continue? So does that mean that later will I have to get the boots? Like, will I have to fish them out of a fucking bit of the morgue? The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue. Inspect the tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretched across the torso. From the right shoulder to the solar plexus, each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin, their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars. What will mine be marked by? Alcohol and heartbreak. Oh. Is this a map of the night sky? A map of the stars? He turns around to breathe before inspecting it closer. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Mycenaean maybe, but this seems more particular, customised somehow. As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates and you feel as though you were only half right. I'm missing something here. So am I. A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium foil from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera. Let him work. Shit, Kuno, what the fuck is that? An instant colour camera. He breaches his two metal capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there. I have only 2 ampules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one. Points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then a sound, a shrill flash followed by the breaking of the small ampule of glass. You see streams of colour pour onto the thick glossy piece of paper rolling out. On it, a colour perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. In case we need it, the lieutenant says, and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. Cool machine? Yes. He slides the camera closed and tucks it away in his belt. It is pretty cool, isn't it? There is only 1 ampule left. Use it wisely. What do we need this photo for? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell. Sure, just don't lose it. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a packet of cigarettes. The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and skin as colourful as the chemical rainbow in the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms. Man, the fucking writing! The writing! Inspect the belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight with the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. What kind of rope is this? Industrial strength, the kind used for tying cargo to lorries. Like in a harbour. Yep, it looks like they used whatever on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. We're assuming dock workers from the harbour did it. I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes, motivated by the ongoing strike. He politely raises an eyebrow. You? Yes, he agrees. The debrief we got from the Wild Pines representative appears to be solid too. Lynching is what it looks like. No, you feel like it was something else, but what? Oh jeez, I'm sorry, all this talking, my throat is so dry. Also, I'm kinda unwell as well, so that's good. I feel like it was something else. Yes, he covers his nose. It often is. This belt worries me. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. He rises to inspect the noose. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I'd assumed. How did they even get him up there? A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder? That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splinting either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle. He makes a pulling motion. Alright. Look him in the eye. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There's no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin is past. What remains is an unrecognisable mess. Tell me, who are you, dead man? The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that. Squint and take a step back. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violet mess of green and pink. Observe. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue, his fatted hands, thighs and his neck just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it? How should I know why you're squinting, officer? Squint harder. His face and hands are pink, thighs too, the rest is greenish. Oh, he snorts. You're trying to assess lividity. Relax your eyes. The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of colour, coulson with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot. So what do you think? He's beaten up, see the bruises? I do, most of them are post-mortem, maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with a little sport. Stop talking in riddles, coin slot. Coin slot? Wait. Fucking... Tell me that's no because Kim's Asian. Please tell me that's not what the wee boy just said. Because if so, I'm going to try and take another swing at Kuno. It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. The girl yells, fucked him up brutal like. See these wee pricks, man. I don't know what to think. What do you think? I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood is gathered in his hands and feet and his neck. Points to his fattened chin. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think. It does seem like a lynching, but... I don't know, man. Maybe he was strangled by someone? Yes, there's always a chance we're wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to go and get him down first. Something's coming out of him. A pool of blood and feces is eating into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Pud's liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop. The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death. Fuck he's saying? Aye, you know what she said. Is that the fucking options? What is that one of the options? Man. We got lucky. Did we? I don't feel lucky. Right, back off and catch your breath. So how do we get him down? He stops to think, then checks his notes. Are you sure we've finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down. I have, haven't I? Aye, because I can't identify with that. Aye, let's get him down. Experience, I leveled up. I leveled up. Oh my god. The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. Right, let's look at this. So I've leveled up. So does that mean the way I've got one there in perception, I can put one into any of these? And I take it that this number, these don't ever go up, is that right? Is that just as good as they'll get? Like all of these ones? Oh shit, I never thought about that. Aye, waiting for an actual check. Aye, good shout. Getting the hangman's boots. In order to succeed, 1, the body has to be down, 2, autopsy has to be finished, and Kim has to be absent. He wouldn't approve. This will be devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up if you manage to send the body to the processing centre to process him without getting hold of the boots. And I have to ask around about the tattoos. Okay. Right. Cadaver is a good 1.2 metres up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance, and even if we do, there's a question of cutting it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbour. I'm out of ideas, let's have another look at him. We could saw the branch? Climb up there and saw the branch. Aye, it seems dangerous. There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down off trees. Maybe we could shoot him down. Yeah, the enthusiasm is unrestrained. Bang bang time pigs, shoot his head off. The lieutenant remains unaffected. How? I don't know, you know, just shoot up there maybe, point towards the branch. Shoot the belt, the bullet will break it. It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose. Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit. They'll miss, the pigs will miss Kuno. Wait, let me try. The man's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said. Say nothing, let him choose. Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. What? How do these guns work? Securing it in place. He then steps back and assumes the phallostess position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches, his finger is on the trigger. Say nothing. He's gonna fucking The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself, God damn it. He feels bad about his eyes mostly, just having bad eyesight, probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him. Right, is that her being racist? Kuno could have had it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he? Jesus Christ. What now? I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbour. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appear to be suspects in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down. Oh, right enough. Let's reconsider. Someone else do it? Someone else? You mean like the police? You have a point there. Sadly, yes, the whole RCM is out there right now doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this in our hands. He covers his nose. I can try to shoot him down myself. As bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. He pauses, then shrugs. Go ahead, I'm no stopping you, just don't hit the victim. I'm gonna need your gun for this. They only have one gun. Oops. This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen. Officer, why do we only have one gun? He asks, carefully loading his pistolet. Remember when I told you I didn't have my badge or uniform with me when I woke up? I didn't have my gun either. That is even more unfortunate than a badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. The piece shines in his outstretched hand. Try not to lose this one, please. Take the gun. Right. Now I heard from someone about this game that because I have the gun now, sometimes I can choose to just put it in my mouth during a conversation. I heard that was a thing. Feel the weight first. The cold piece of Bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your finger fits right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. Fuck you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth. Point the gun at the belt. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm. Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? She hisses. At least you won't miss. Low. Fuck, man, that's gonna be... Wait, close my left eye? Your field of view narrows, the branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the morning light as the corpse slowly rotates. So I've still got a low fucking chance with my... Oh man, I'd love to point the gun at her. Say shut up. Aye. Alright, can you fuck me? Her voice is almost a whisper now. You want to fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about? Let's try it. Let's just try it. I mean, it's going to fuck up, but... Yep. Right in his fucking belly. Right in his belly. A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion, with your ear still ringing. You lower the weapon to see what happened. You miss the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water. Damaged morale. My god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. You know what? My morale is fine. Something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing. The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range. He takes his sidearm from you and holsters it. It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot, it's your pig hands. Pigs don't have hands, they have like fucking hoofs or something. Kuno has hands, he displays his little fingers. They're pink, Kuno can shoot that shit down for you. That's preposterous, we're no giving you the gun, kid. That's preposterous, she whines mockingly. What are you, a fucking earl? We still need to get him down somehow. His tone is growing tired now, the stench makes him turn away from the corpse. But how? The bad way, the way I didn't want us to, he sighs, by asking the harbour for help. They have the tools and the men, if they put him there they can take him down too. But won't it be dangerous? To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much yes, which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't. Suck my dick, bitches. Just getting that shouted at you. Who's Everard Clare? Leader of the Union, a dangerous and corrupt man from what I hear. You wouldn't want to owe him much. Yeah, don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches. How do we get inside the harbour? From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. He looks around, or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though. Let's get to it then. Ah, fuck man. Right, what have I got? I've got a vest. Can I put that on? Oh no, wait, that changed it for the shirt. What's the vest? Physical instrument. I might want the vest then if I'm going to have to fight this fucker. Conceptualization and -1 to suggestion. Tools, nothing in there. Instant photo of tattoos, cool. Lieutenant Kitsuragi snapped this photo of the hangman's tattoos. It displays the intricate web of blue lines stretching across his torso. You have to admit, it looks quite cool. Get the body down. Access the harbour and ask for Everard Clare's help. Fucking... Okay. I might jump to Kuno's van now. No, that's terrible. Kim's van. And report that my badge is fucking gone. Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery bearing the number 57. Vapour emanates from the large engine in the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. Wait, if I open the door, am I leaving the area? In the cabin, you're welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone and a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. Scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oil washes over you. Pull out, run your fingers over on the steering levers. Tap in the fuel preheater. Come what we're looking at. What's this? Wait, what? Toolbox. The metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organised. Take we need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools like some men are. He's clearly a little protective of his tools, but what can you do? Work is work. Oh shit! Take the red tip pry back. Can I take all of these then? Pry-bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel that you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. Take the rubber handled chain cutters. Handles are long and sleek. Snap snap go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks and ropes, especially belts. Take the hand cranked flashlight. It's robust, weatherproof and well made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark that you would otherwise miss. Right. Pick up the radio. The frequency tableau lights up and a green button labelled Prime Line glows like a feline eye, and then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static. This is Precinct 57. Hello Lieutenant, how may I assist you? Hello Alice, please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on. Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times. Aye, we'll go with that. This is Officer Alice Dimitri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? A voice replies in the radio. Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. I wonder what Kim's default radio station is. Could you connect me to the 41st precinct? I have something I need to report. Just a second, officer. She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. 10-2, 10-5, this is 41st. Come in, over. This is Jules Pidieu. A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking with a large white rectangle sewn in his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas, the radio switchboard. Hi, this is me here. I work at your station. Jesus, sorry, my throat is giving out here. What is your status, over? It's not good. 10-18, 10-20, over. Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me. State your message, sir. Over. I need to report my badge missing. 10-9, repeat message. Over. My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over. This is Jean Vicmar. Vicmar? Is it him? A dry voice asks in the background. What does he want? He says he lost his badge and needs to report it. What? He lost his badge? Say nothing. Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen, who do you think? It's Officer Dick. He tries to speak through laughter. Mullen from the bestseller. Dick Mullen in The Lost Identity. What the fuck does this mean? Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you. Come on, operator, tell them to stop. This is serious. Aha, officer's lost his badge. Aha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with. Go with that, Ian. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically. Oh god damn it, is he fucking kidding? The whole station's going to be dicked for this. Satellite Officer Vicksmark is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over. Mullen dicked us. Just move on. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you're in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Fuck me, Mac. Come here. You got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What's going on? Supercop here lost his badge. He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. Could you please all just stop saying lost badge for a moment? He asked you to please stop saying he lost his badge. Why, did he find it? The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter. Sergeant Tossum was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over. You don't have a comeback, sorry. It's hard to think like this. Say nothing. He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. You can hear laughter in the background. Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that, over. The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you. New heights, even for Captain Sober. Ask him, the speaker gasps for air. Ask him if he lost his gun too. The room rolls with laughter. Sergeant Tossum wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over. I can try and convince them that I didn't lose my gun. Right, let's see. Fucked it. Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain. No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun. He says he didn't lose his gun or his fun, whatever that means. Ask him to describe it, his gun, not his fun, just the gun will do, he laughs. Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over. The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun, the biggest one in the world. Oh, request a description, huh? Well, give him one. Describe the plasma gun. Fuck it. I'm going with it. I'm going with this trick question. I'm a martial artist. My entire body is one big gun. He says he is a living weapon and we are trying to trick him. Host in heaven, did he lose his gun and his mind? Dear God, he's lost his gun. Oh my, I can't. The man succumbs to laughter again. This isn't really a laughing matter. Mac can face the giant of Coco Nord by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still is his wiener. I'm not going to. Ask him. Sergeant Tolson here is wondering if you're in possession of your genitalia. Over. I left it at his mum's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that. I don't need to listen to this. Firewalker out. Yes, I lost my wiener too. Just like... You know what? Firewalker out. Silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch, severing the connection. That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you follow protocol and reported your lost items. So, it's unclear how you should go about finding a tiny piece of plastic in a world as huge as this. Maybe you'll just stumble across it down the line. Miracles happen. Someone must know something about a lost firearm, maybe a district authority like someone high up in the Union, or someone local who saw you with it before you passed out. The Whirling's absent bartender. You could also ask the local pawn shop. Okay. Hey, pick up the radio again. I go back for seconds. Run your fingers over one of the steering levers. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and a metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Tap on the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labelled heat. There's no use pressing the heat button, he says, as he jingles his keys. It won't start without the ignition key. Translation, we're not going anywhere right now. Alternate translation, you don't even think you can drive my MC. Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine? This is the Capri Kanema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like. He nods at the cabin. Motor carriage, something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. This must be what woke me up when you arrived in Martinez, the infernal noise. Yes, sorry about that. The Capri Kanema does have a rather distinctive engine sound. He says it with a very badly concealed pride. Aye, that'll do the now. Okay. Why does it keep bringing me back to this? Oh, because I do actually have tools now. Pry bar. Equip that. Oh man, see if I could use this on Kuno's fucking heat. Right. Open this. Oh. Low. Force time, jam the tool under the lid and pull. Fuck off. Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending. The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit. Kick the container. Hang from the pry bar with all your weight. The creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind. The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit. Quality of metal is not the problem for what I see. It's sturdy enough. He's enjoying your little failure. He finds it amusing. He's revelling in the sweaty rage on your face. Kick the container. Unsatisfying. Hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full. What if I put one into physical instrument? Aye. Because I do want more physical instrument. That's it, I can't pry it home. Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working. Okay. What if I try that one more time? Nope, fucked it. Was there anything else about here? Oh, here. Can I use the pry bar on that? Or was it that I didn't actually get that that was a thing I could use? Oh, aye, I missed that, didn't I? Aye. So, like, it doesn't mean anything to me to look at it. Okay. Let's go and try and get the key off that boy. So you're a container you can't open, a quick or pry bar. Aye, that's great. Cheers for that fucking advice. Aye, cheers, great. Fucking... Oh, here I didn't... Did I talk to her? I don't remember if I spoke to that woman.
Hello again, sweetie.
Oh,
I
aye.
see you met up with your colleague.
Aye, she looks at the lieutenant. Lieutenant nods politely. Wait, who's Sweetie? Who's Sweetie?
Why? You are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
She smiles conspiratorially. No, I'm done with making rituals this time around. I don't know, wink. Maybe I have. I had once, winked twice, but then I lost her. Don't really talk about I don't really want to talk about that right now.
I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot. That's a weird thing to say. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. Yes, officer, you look rather dazed, like a stunned fox, but surely things can't be that bad. She won't judge you no matter what you say. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. Oh my, it takes a moment to process. You know where we are, right? Whirling in Rag's cafeteria. It was on my keys. That's right. Where is this Whirling in Rag's cafeteria itself located? In Revachol. Yes, indeed, we're in the fine city of Revachol. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this? Her grey eyes widen. How could I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I've seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? I think it's the spring of 51? That's right, dear, how splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. Kind green ape pen. Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Oh, Jesus. Living under the cop regime. It's probably 2, isn't it? Oh wait, I misread that. Let's just fucking go with cop regime. Actually, she raised her finger. We are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try one more time, officer. What mode of government? Don't know, fucking some kind of democracy? Nope, sadly not. Revachol is what's called a special administrative region under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is, she thinks, market driven. There's no government, how come there are cops? Oh dear, she shakes her head, suddenly very worried. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. She's scared now. She realised you really are brain damaged. So how did I do? You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a world. In a word, it's very odd. Ah, a sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook. But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And, while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good. Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask. She turns to the lieutenant. No. He looks away. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective. Of course. She turns to you. Then I don't know. Someone rich maybe. Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. Alright, I've got to get going. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case. She gives you a small wave. Let's talk to this guy. Is it okay that I'm talking with a chib in my hand?
Real mature, man. Not exactly what you're trying to accomplish. You do understand you still owe me money, right?
I forgot I ran away for the cunt. Damn, your feet thought we got away. Pay for damages. Much was it again? He won't have a place to stay tonight. Ask around for money and be careful what you're spending. If you're unsure, fuck right. That doesn't seem fair. You demonstrated some serious skills there, slipping away Sambo style. By the way, Sambo or Samaran boxing is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves originated from the Samaran Isola. Sambo used to incorporate a wide array of martial disciplines from archery to mounted combat, but mainly means aesthetically pleasing single combat nowadays. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness and cool. But you must have appreciated my Sambo style stealth. Oh well, if that was Sambo style, then let me wipe that debt, sir, he snorts sarcastically, then suddenly changes tone, probably realising it was pretty cool. Okay, the stupid drinks are in the house, Mr. Athlete. I have to charge you for 3 nights in the broken window. That's 100 square. So we're cool. Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. He points upstairs towards your room. Now what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here. Fuck, right. Where am I going to get 100 real if I've only got 277 on me? Is the trash container out back yours? Mine? No, it belongs to the whirling in rags. You know what I meant, cunt. Thank you for cleaning that up. Why do you keep the container locked? Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out, that's why. And the neighbours too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company. I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container? Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company. It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs you. I wonder what this feeling is. Prod at him and find out. Doesn't it seem callous to you guarding your leftovers from the poor? Callous? What are you? Krasmazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard. Rick, we need those keys. Would you need them for? Concerns the case. The lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden. Please cooperate. He takes the keys from under the counter and hands them to you. Just bring them back once you're done, please. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here. Absolutely out of the question. You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger, then we sing this place to shit. Aye. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank and this place sure isn't it. Do I even have one? You've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. Far away? In time or space? Both. That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a building? I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobocop. Yes. Thought gained. Hobocop. Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages. Hobocop, right. Oh fuck. 4 hours and 20 minutes. A cop and a hobo. A hobocop. Upsides. can be dishevelled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with lots gusto. Robocop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again here. You're drunk. Why did you even come here, Harry? Go home, you're embarrassing yourself. Downsides, there aren't any. I mean, seriously, give me one. Right, let's internalise that. But my composure went down by 1. That's a bonus, is it? Aye. Composure coming down. Okay, key. Key. We've got a key. Oh, fuck. Police work is tough. Take breaks, talk to strangers, explore. Right. Open the padlock with the key. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, shine, Robocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content. Did I just have a premonition that there's something in there? Open the lid. There is, but you won't like it. Sweat's forming your brow. Your hand is still on the lid. Open the lid. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. But I did gain experience and level up, so you know, swings and roundabouts and all that shit. Right, what am I gonna... what am I putting here? Jesus, my throat. Lovely water. I'm trying to remember ones that I've had issue with. And again, I might just sit on it until a thing comes up that I might chance it with. Aye, I'll sit on it now. Well, just in time, the lieutenant peers in. This hasn't been emptied for over a week. Look under the boxes of carton. You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this. Dive further. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. You see that? It made, because I read Soleil, my brain then pronounced the next word in a similar fashion. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Pick at the rags. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. Grab them. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. The victim's clothes, the lieutenant still smells them. Cadaverine odour is faint. If these belonged to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag, marked evidence from his pocket. Drop them in here, officer. Bag the trousers. Kim quickly searches the jeans. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt too. A wide belt. The loops appear stretched, but looks like the container. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here. Reach for it. Something slimy catches my eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive coloured, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus. Bag the shirt. This is a military-type overgarment, no label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armour to conceal it in an urban scenario. He nods to himself. Anything more? The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste, just garbage. That's all I think. Alright, we should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard, or that one. He nods towards the red-haired boy behind them. I'd advise against confronting that force. We need to ask the kids who put them there. Fuck's he on about kids? The one behind the fence yells. You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something. See? You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and this establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread. Okay. Lieutenant nods and looks back into the trash container. Search the food waste. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy in your hands, apple and potato peels mostly, unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this? What? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Is this my fucking badge? Or damaged ledger. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist paper hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes written in a man's handwriting. Officer, is that your paperwork? No, it can't be. Secret task complete. Yes, it is. Look, he points to it. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Is this what I threw out the window? Or was it my shoe I threw out the window? I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Well, he doesn't know what to say. His eyes express a rare condolence, then he picks it up. Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure someone's not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, organised crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes. Okay, I'll do that. It would also not hurt to start taking notes in the case. Peers into the trash where soggy cartons and rags stink uninvitingly. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see, or are we finished? Let's go one last dig in, Hobocop style, for extra content. Wow, an Armistice caliber 50-knot cannon half wrapped in paper tissues, so shiny. What's a knot cannon? A giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking among the rotten banana peels, however. And is that a Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000 easy, unless you're into hi-fi yourself. I will sell it. No, you won't, because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings. A cruel jest. There must be something. All you can see is broken mugs with a racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. An antique, only in its social sensibility. This is some fucking top-notch writing. Take the mug. The man briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash. So, I wonder what I can do with the mug. Right, hold on. Okay. Close the lid. Container sounds a muffled gong. That's one thing off the list. The lieutenant sounds relieved. I think we got it all. Oh, right. Where's this mug? Oh no, wait, there's that kind green ape pen. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Lieutenant's handkerchief, empty case, interact. Right, so broken eared mug somehow made its way into the whirling in rags dumpster. It depicts a person of Samaran descent frolicking in a field of saffron flowers, buck-toothed and grinning feeble-mindedly. It seems to be a cheap knockoff of some colonial era antique. It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. There's a lot to read into here actually. Look at all that content. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage? This mug is an example of prejudice I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it, or do some volunteering work? Just finish your case, detective. The damaged ledger. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board. Barely held together by a metal clip, this sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Anything else? There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetic's terror, do not look into its blue heart. Inspect the toilet paper. It's just toilet paper, sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Leave it there. It's cool. Experience! Way cool. Inspect the clip. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. Run your finger across the aluminium. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances. Hey Lieutenant, what is this? What? He's lost in his own notes. It takes a moment for him to see it. That thing, it's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. Interesting. What kind of information? It depends. Aside from anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine is my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue. How many years have you been in the force? He's thinking. It'll have that. How can I read it? Any capable light will do. Wait, any capable light with the right wavelength will do. Like, all RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too, so I can check it at Kim's car. Means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on. Cool. That's all, thank you. Okay, returns to his neatly kept notes. Browse the white papers. They're not exactly white, they're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolour patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself was checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. Count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organised and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. What's in there? What are they about? Work, strife, poverty. The Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51. This year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention, but there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed mind you. It's the middle of March, you've attempted 2 cases a week on average. Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant? Huh? He raised his nose from his notes. 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them though. 2? He raises both eyebrows. That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you're making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me. I'm sure I've made plenty of mistakes. That's okay, he nods, and turned back to his own case files. We all make mistakes. God knows I've made my share. He tries not to think of them. Oh, shit. Like a fan of Gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Sorry, what's that? Sacked off all the pressure into going to a big family gathering for listening to this lovely story time stream. Thanks for making this a nice... No bother, Beach. No bother. There was a mention of a naming convention here. Yes, appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written in the margins, yet still more... I'm sorry, hold on. Oh man, I'm waning. I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. My voice is actually dying. Each investigation has its case number written. on the margins, yet still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too. Damage ledger. Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. More? Others appear more light-hearted. The guys in the couch in an unexpected location. And the murder at the hookah parlour. And even the rare article-free Collapsing Tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. Okay. Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention. You mean the alphanumeric officer? Precinct... No, wait. You mean the alphanumeric officer precinct time of arrival at the scene? No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles. Oh, you mean the titular? Yes. Well, so do I. In our defence, almost everyone in the RCM does. What is that? It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution when the organisation had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders. Again, in your defence, I seem to have named one, he peeks into his notes, the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. What happened to him? Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident. Okay. Count the pages. I have to open an official case as the room. There is for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Commit to paper using the pen Lena gave you. The tasks are completed flow out of the kind green 8 pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigour and simplicity. Inspect victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. Cross out the ones you've already finished. Oh, it healed my morale. I didn't need it healed, but still. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done. It seems to say, and you. And you. Oh wow. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. It feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains to name the case. Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case? No, actually. Any ideas? The hanged man, the Furies are at home in the mirror. The setting sun, shit on a stick. I mean, the Furies at home in the mirror sounds cooler, and I know that the game was originally called No Truce with the Furies. So, aye. Furies, yes, well, it's obvious he doesn't like it. I don't know. I have to be honest. I'm not experiencing the internal strife that refers to, and also he furrows his brow. Could we make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know, think, what would that be? A good normal name? Well, I guess it's the Hanged Man, isn't it? Great, that's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. Okay. Flips the page of his notebook. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out. I'm done inspecting these. Close the case files. Oh Jesus, I've got so much more shit to read. My nose is blocked and my throat is fucked. Hold on. Oh my god. Right. Can I read these case files now? You know what? +1 because Kim explained the system. Oh. Fucked it. It's possible, yes. Easy? No. You need to come up with a small archaeological system to reorder the remains of your past works. At the moment, all they do is fall apart in your hands. Some dates and the numeric titular system is all you have. I'm gonna need something after this. I'm gonna need some. Browse the yellow papers. In the back you see thin translucent copier paper, some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out according to the type of form. What types of forms are there? 3. The topmost are misconduct files. The middle ones are station calls and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. Oh god. Sorry, I'm just... misconduct file. A momentary penalisation ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The detail of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. Station call. These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute. Field autopsy. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in colour. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Colour of the iris is predation marks, condition of sexual organs. Enough of these. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interviews, requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. Oh, heal my health. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper. Right. Look at the clipboard. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters RCM. What did you say the colour was? Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it. Shake the ledger. Something rattles inside ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside? Light, made of paper or cardboard? Or dried flowers, perhaps? Peek inside. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it's not see-through. You cannot see to its centre. How would I open it? Smell the ledger. The acidic stench of rotten food has rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete or Axle or something. At some point in its journey, Ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet. Which toilet would that be? Remember when I said the smell of the upstairs bathroom was so rank they should have sent a poet to describe it? Is sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner a line this poet might have used? Why yes it is, among many other things. This cleaning tablet is used by the whirling in rags. Perhaps that's where the ledger was dropped in the toilet. By you? Okay, put the ledger... Wait. Open the hidden compartment. Oh, I've got high chance. Yes. Two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that has come off the sides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know, slide the drawer open. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. What's inside? Two ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. Ticket stubs. Two octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles towards each other in the coloured pencil drawing. The tickets permit access to a zoo in Rivershaw East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too. Card. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Smell it first. It smells like chewing gum, apricot flavoured. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says Tutti Frutti. Open it. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please. But it will make me happy. A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revershaw. Dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away, you feel the card slipping into it. Hold on to it, read the card. Your hands shake holding on to it. Every morning when I step out, you're asleep behind me, it says. I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step on the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bowl collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon when I get off the 49 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. Hold on. To what? There's nothing. Detective, is everything alright? Fall sideways. You fall sideways. Fuck. Wait, what? What's happening? What's happening? What? I died! I fucking died! Oh, what? Was that grief? Did I just get killed by grief? Wait.
There is nothing. Again.
Nothing.
Nothing, sad brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Just lie there passed out?
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it, still trying to hold on to the great sorrow slipping in the water. Slimy.
No, I was cool. I'm cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
White morning. Tell him.
Ah, yes, and in the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so, but as they say, what do you do?
It smelled so nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Was that the ex-something? The
bloated corpse of the past resurfacing?
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape, its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where is the Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Just lie there motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you, something in you, and
it's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. Where am I? In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsaragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket, the air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin. Drink. Water. The lieutenant is extending a small canister to your mouth. Drink. The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts. Drink. He tilts the canister. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration. Drink. With greedy gulps, you down half a litre of cold water. Some of it spills in the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it. What happened? I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past, Lieutenant. That does sometimes happen. He hands you the remains of your ledger. Item gained, ledger of failure and hatred. You dropped this. Are you okay to proceed? Just nod. Good. The ledger of failure and hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your hand for skill bonuses. Find it under the tools section in your inventory. Fucking hell, man. I think I'll call it a night. I think I'll call it a night. That's a lot of stuff. This game's good. This game's really fucking good. That's some writing. That is some writing. Let's look at these things. What was that other one? White Morning. Wait. See the... I'm sorry, Geltzer, but I've been going for 3 hours and 20 minutes and my voice is dead. My nose is blocked. My water is run dry. You see these? Are these at a minus... Oh no, wait, hold on. Bonuses from thoughts, -1 composure. Is that because that's not researched yet? Like, are those negative effects until I've internalised them? Right, I thought it might have been that. Let's get that one on the go and all then. How long's that one? Oh no, my authority went down by 1. 5 hours, Christ. Oh, and I've got lots of shit to do. And I've got the ledger of failure and hatred. Man, this is some fucking game, eh? Oh, that was good. That was good when I wasn't choking and splotting. Hold on, there's some ice left in the glass. Cheers for joining me, boys and girls. Don't forget to brush and floss your teeth, wash your arse, drink water, please drink water. Take care of yourselves and, you know, just try and be the best person you can be in your day-to-day life. And I hope you have a decent new year, whether you're doing something for New Year or not. In my half of the world, we've got, what's that, 2.5 hours? You know, do what you want. It doesn't need to be a party, it can be an early bed, it can be watching something, it can be a wank. It can be whatever you want it to be, just, you know, whatever you want. Take care, and I'll see yous another time. And I hope you have a happy new year. I do hope that. Night night.